All right, ladies and gentlemen, you have just tuned into the Adventures of Sanpriest. Now sit back and enjoy the ride, baby.
I love you, Sanpriest, so much. Okay. My guilty pleasure is masturbation.
I don't think that's something you should feel guilty about because I won't tell the number. But baby, if I find the time, I'll I'm the vibe. I can feel what feel. I can take control of your mind. Hello, and welcome to another episode of the Adventures of Sanpriest. And this is a show for everyday people to enjoy and discuss everyday topics. And today we have one of the sweetest people I know, and her name represents her to the T. Love, everybody. And yes, that's her name. And when she told me, I was like, oh my God, that's your name? I love, you know? But how are you doing, baby?
Oh, I am good. Got so much going on right now, but I am so good and super blessed.
Yes, when you tell me you got a lot going on, I know it's a good thing. Yes, we all deal with work-life balance and things like that, but when you tell me that you got a lot going on, I just get excited because you throw huge events. You put on great shows. You take great photos. Again, I'm gonna hype you up. Not only are you beautiful, you talk about I'm talented. You are talented, and I'm waiting.
Don't make me cry.
Don't cry. We'll cry, baby. But I am waiting for the opportunity to work with you because I know it's coming soon. But with that being said, please do the audience a favor and just tell us a little bit about you.
Okay, so first name is Keisha. Middle name is Lovely. Last name is Alston. I am a 47, almost 48-year-old single mom. And I have a day job where I'm a receptionist taking calls all day. And I have been running my own business for 11 years now.
Okay.
It started out as a talk show named Purpose TV. And I fell in love with editing, and then I launched Purpose Production, which is, of course, a production company. I do, videography and then, the editing, the whole process. Then I started doing photography, and it was called Purpose Photography.
Yes.
And then after that, I, took some time. I was just kind of focused on that. And then I ended up kind of revamping everything. So I went on to do Onyx Urban Radio. Mm-hmm. And then Onyx Urban Magazine. So I'm the publisher and creator and everything. I do have writers for the magazine, but I literally put everything together. Sometimes I do the photos and stuff on that as well. So it just kind of depends on the article and what they write about. But I just put the pictures and everything together. Now, if they are talking about someone specific, then I do use the photos that they give me, mm-hmm. or I will do a photo shoot for them to make sure that the pictures are professional. Other than that, the radio station is all independent all the time, 24/7, 365. And I do have podcasts on the station as well from amazing podcasters, a couple of radio shows, and I do Sensual Seductions as a radio show.
Yes, I want to come on that one.
Ooh, I don't have, I've had a lot of people actually ask me that, and I normally don't have on guests mm-hmm. on that one, but I think I'm going to change that.
Because of me.
Yeah, because of you. Absolutely. I think I am going to change that, actually. Right. I'm going to be doing a lot of things is changing in my business right now, and we mm-hmm. can talk about that later, but yeah, that's all the things I don't think I missed anything. Oh, mm-hmm. I still have Purpose TV, the podcast now. Mm-hmm. So I don't think I missed anything.
I don't either. But
the award show, of course. Yes. That's every other year.
It was so nice. It was so beautiful. I'm going to be invited to get an award by you one day. I feel
yes. Maybe you can have, your show here on the station.
I would love to. I would love to.
Let's talk about it. Whenever the show's over, I know this is about the interview. So
I'm gonna be honest, you don't blew my mind today because I was ready to quit and be a stripper not too long ago.
I understand. More than you know.
All the one thing I will say about all of the titles of everything that you're doing, they sound intentional.
They are very.
And I love it because I'm trying to. Of course, I've been new to this branding thing. Well, not new. I've been becoming more active about it. And the one thing I know how to do, I know how to market this. So now I'm trying to develop myself in a way where I can start marketing other people. So just playing around with other people's pictures. Prime example, the video I posted for my dad, that was practice for me. So all of these things are practice, and I feel like they're building me up to something, and I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, it's about to save my life. So I'm going to continue to manifest this, and I'm going to continue to believe God for what He's about to do. But woo, yeah, let's talk about it. In my mind, I'm just like, build a brand on something, and then let everything else develop under that umbrella. Because I'm a man, just like you. Well, not a man, but I'm a man of many gifts and talents.
Yeah, you are.
I had to be clear, y'all.
You could. Oh, God.
I get inspired by people like you. And the reason why is because you move with this energy where you're not jealous of people. You're not envious of people. You literally celebrate everybody.
I do.
Because there's a lot of people in this world that do what you do, but you don't have to tear them down in order to feel better about yourself. And that's what I really love, because that's how I move.
The same people that do feel like they have to do that. They can't be confident in what they're doing if they feel like they have to tear other people mm-hmm. down to make themselves feel better. Mm-hmm. I'm like, that's so stupid. Like I 1,000% agree and believe in just really hyping other people up, man. Like, I don't see any reason why not to. Mm-hmm. Unless if they being messy and stuff like that, that's different. But if they really going for it, I am a huge cheerleader, and I believe in supporting people. And sometimes I don't even tell people I'm coming to support them. I would just show up. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Just like actions speak louder than words is my favorite motto.
I'm the opposite. I got to tell you, so I remember that I told you I'm going, because I will climb in this bed.
Oh, trust me. I understand. Oh,
baby, I'll do anything for a nap.
But not anything for a nap.
Anything for a nap.
You are hilarious.
So I want to know, and I know a lot of people are wondering, and I'm going to change my questions up eventually. I just want, for me, just introducing the show, I wanted to get in a flow of asking the same questions so that I can get practice, so that when I develop and I grow the show, I can start delivering different questions with more comfort. And so in doing so, this is another question that I typically ask everyone, and it's, what makes you get up in the morning?
The short answer is my daughter.
Oh, I want the long answer now.
Okay. I was told in 99, that it was going to be really hard for me to conceive. Mm-hmm. So I had gotten used to the fact that I was probably never going to have children. Mm-hmm. So my daughter was a huge surprise. Aww. And I was floored. I was like, oh my God, I'm actually going to be able to be a mom. The circumstances under which she was conceived and, born was not the ideal circumstance. It was a little tough at the time. I was going through a lot. Mm-hmm. But her existence motivates me. Why? Because I feel like kids learn more so to me by example than what you say. And everything that I do, I remind myself, okay, I'm doing this to show her that literally whatever she put her mind to do, she can. I live my life by that. Like every day, I'm like, okay, what can I do? Like, and when I want to give up, and I'm just like, you know what, man, bump all this right now. I just want to sleep, or I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to enjoy life a little bit more. I'm like, okay, Keisha, so what are you showing Naja if you do that? They can just give up? No. Everything. She's my muse. She's my motivation. Every single day. Every single day.
And the fact that you didn't want to tell me the long version of this.
Like, yeah, I know we don't have but a little bit of time. So
we got all the time we need. I'm making time for you. Literally push some things back because I was like, no, I've been waiting to just have a one-on-one conversation because we've kind of been talking in messages. We've supported each other, but we never got to have this one-on-one. So now I get to fall in love with you all over again. So the fact that you get up in the morning every day because you pay attention to your blessing is what that really is. Because your daughter is your blessing and you are her blessing. And then on top of that, you take a different approach by the understanding of leading by example. A lot of people lead by yelling or fussing versus paying attention to the fact that these kids mimic you. They literally mimic you. I am this. If you ever had the pleasure to meet my mom, I have her heart, I have her gifts, and I have I have a fashion. I have everything that woman had. I am the male version of. And I try to be a little bit meaner, but it's just best for me to just not talk to you because I'll be upset for that one moment, and then I'm just like, okay, maybe we could talk about it. And I'm talking to this person. I want to be mean.
I'll tell you, I definitely have. Okay, let me ask this. I'm sorry.
What means?
Are we allowed to swear?
Oh yeah. All that.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I don't want to start and then people be like, "Oh my god." Let me tell you something. There's a lot. People think they have an idea who I am. Yes, I really am sweet to the core. I always have been. You can ask anybody in my family. That's me. But there is a very stern part of me that people would say, some people would say is me. And that's the part of me that I used to get run over a lot as a child.
I can relate.
Oh my God, bad, real bad. And then I was like, you know what? Bump that. I'm trying to be nice. Bump that. Like, and I just said, I'm not going to allow people, just because I'm nice, doesn't mean that I allow people to run over me or talk to me any kind of way. When people do that, that's when they see that other side.
Yo, I know you would like to be a guest on the Adventures of Sanpriest. Make sure you follow him on Instagram at SANPRIEST__ and tell him, if I want to be a part of this show, what do I have to do? And I promise you, he'll send you all the details that you need. Now, back to the Adventures of Sanpriest.
It's time to get a little funky. And we are about to play one of my favorite games that I always play with everyone, and it's called Spin Sans Wheel. So there's questions that are on this wheel, and I'll push the button, it'll spin. So either you'll get a question or you may get asked to do an action. So now, are you ready to play?
I am ready to play.
Here we go. And we spinning and spinning. I said we spinning. We spinning and spinning. I said we spinning. We spinning and spinning. We what we land on. Let's see what this is. Boom. What is your guilty pleasure? Oh, now I really want to know. I really want to know now, so you got to tell me. Ooh, the hesitation.
Y'all don't look at me differently after this, okay?
Let me say this. You've been living your life how long without knowing these people?
47 years.
Right. And
facts.
Did their opinions matter then? It should matter now. I will love you regardless. I may chuckle, but I'm human. That's the whole point of it.
I love you, Sanpriest, so much. Okay. My guilty pleasure is masturbation.
I don't think that's something you should feel guilty about, because I won't tell the number, but maybe if I find the time, I'll. I don't think
Listen,
you should never feel guilty about masturbation. I don't even feel
I do it
guilty
too
about
much.
this number of times. Huh? You said, wait, what?
I think I do it too much.
Girl, again, you're in good company.
I mean,
Again, you are a healthy, beautiful woman. Masturbate. This is my thing. And I'm glad that you broke the ice on this. A lot of people get so uncomfortable about talking about sex. And I'm just like, and I honestly kind of been saying this on all of my episodes. Just because you do certain things, or if you're single, you can never be considered a hoe simply because who are you tied to? If anything, you can say that this person is just fornicating, but at that point, everybody's fornicating because everybody does it occasionally. Sex is therapeutic. Sex is healthy. It's just the soul ties behind it that is the problem. It's not the act within itself. It's the soul ties, as well as not just you're not taking time to make connections. So.
yeah.
Well, that's my opinion about sex. Now, masturbation, I'll be damned if I judge somebody for masturbating. Me? Try to judge you about something that I do every day, a lot of times a day, in one day.
Yeah.
I encourage people to use toys. Like, yeah, we're going to have this conversation. Now, opened up the box. I had ordered.
All right. Shoot, let's do it.
Electronical things that I didn't have to use my hands.
Yeah.
Because when COVID hit, I was trapped in the house, and I was like, well, I got this stimulus, so I wouldn't mind donating $150 towards this. Never left the house. Never wanted to leave the house.
Oh my God.
DoorDash, everything. Just was.
Oh.
So you were in good company.
You are so funny. Oh my God.
Because I would love to break the stigma around a lot of conversations, and
That's very true.
In order to do so, it takes strong people like you to just swallow it and just say, whatever, let me put it out there. And boom, once you put it out there, you start to realize I'm not the only one that masturbates. And even the people you feel like that judge you.
Oh man. Well, I mean, I was raised Christian. I'm a PK. I'm a grand PK as well. It's in my family heavy, So, and a lot of the people that, I went to school with, like, when I say I was like Christian, like I was ultra Christian. Like everybody knew in school, that's the Christian girl. Like it was known. So with that being said, I've grown up. That was high school. I've grown up. But most people see me still as that little innocent girl, and that's why I have sensual seductions. Sensual seductions really is an outlet for me to tap into that side of myself.
Yes, so, I love this. But also, I just feel like this is funny because my parents were pastors, and so PKs are typically very, 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 very naughty.
I don't know why that is, though. Is it the suppression?
I don't even feel like I was suppressed. I don't know what it is. Maybe it is the act of rebellion. That's how we rebel. Or it could be that, like you said, it could be the act of freedom. It's just like, I'm free. But also, I think my parents were a little different. They had a different type of love that they put out. It wasn't judgmental. They would take people in that would get kicked out for being gay, and they would give them a place to stay.
Aww.
And they never would chastise them. They treated them like they were family. My mom would literally take a whole group of us to church, and the minute a pastor changes their whole message to just center it around gay people, my mom would get up in the pulpit, point at us, and say, "We're leaving." Because she said, this is my parents' motto. How can I say that I love God when I can't love people when they do things that I may not understand, you know. And my my dad is a different breed of man, and my mom was a different breed of woman. And I always tell people this: I was very blessed to have them. I didn't have friends, but I had my mom and my dad and my sister and brother. We were very close, and that's because my mom and dad took time to pour in us the importance of love. And
Yeah.
that's why I tell people I was made in love, I was raised in love. So all I know is love. Hence why
That
you're
is
on
so
my show.
That is a lot of people do not and cannot say that that was their experience. Most
Hmm.
people can't say that. So that's beautiful to have
Hmm.
had that. Yeah.
Another thing that because I've been hit with that before, and I have to tell people I'm just like, we're all blessed in different ways. For
Facts.
me, I had my parents, but I didn't have any friends. And I
Mm,
wasn't able to hang out with my cousins because I was considered gay, and so they wouldn't want us to come around. Well, me in particular, I wasn't able to hang out with my cousins or get invited to their birthday parties, or we really didn't get invited to family reunions because of it. And I'm just like, okay, well, that's cool. It is what it is. Girl, fuck them, because all of them want to be cool with me now.
hey.
But I would say because of that seclusion, it developed me into this where I do move with the confidence where, you know,
Wow.
and if anything, again, oh shit. What I was about to say was the reason I tell people to pay attention to what you have is because there's a lot of people that haven't had the pleasure of having certain things that you have and you cherish,
Yes.
as well as I haven't had certain things that I wanted to cherish. So
Yeah.
I'm just like, use those things to build a better relationship
Yeah.
and utilize what you can. I
Yeah.
donate my dad to everybody. I'm just like,
No.
you want this love? I would hand them my parents because I knew that they had enough love for everyone and I would still feel love, you know? So I'm just like, here, take them. Of course, it's not your parents, but at the end of the day, take it. See what happens. See what it helps develop in you. And if you want to donate your friends to me and they're good people, yeah, I'll take it. Love me. Let me love you.
Yes. Oh, that's
Yeah,
dope.
sorry. I went on my little tangent.
No, that's good.
Well, now
Love
that
it.
we're back in reality, I want to know what's going on.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Okay. Let me say this because this carries over to the what's going on for me, what I want to talk about.
Yes.
I have written a book that I'm finalizing, and it's
Yes.
called The Art of Resilience, how to overcome failure, fear, and regret to live a life of purpose.
Mhm.
Let's talk about purpose.
Okay. Hit me with it.
Let's talk about purpose. Okay, so everything that I did, this is my core belief.
Mhm.
The reason why I named everything purpose in my business
Mhm.
is because I, to the core, feel like if everyone not only find, discover, but live their purpose in life, it would be a better world. I just believe that with all my heart.
Mhm.
So I got to the point where I was interviewing people that felt like they were living their purpose in life. And that was to encourage other people that they can do the same thing. Okay.
Mhm.
Through my life and process, growing up, again, like I said, Christian, I did step away from the religion. I'm not of any religion now.
Wait a minute, Miss Lovely. You have done something incredible here. You brought a conversation that needed to be discussed. One, there are a lot of people out here that are lost and confused, and they have no answers. They don't know what to do. And your bold decisions and your bold choices have led you to a place of peace. How? You will never know until you tune into next week's episode of The Adventures of Sanpriest featuring Miss Lovely. Part 2. Yes, baby, you don't rock my world so much that I had to give you 2 episodes. So make sure y'all tune in and like, follow, and subscribe. And I cannot wait for you guys to just live.
Boom, you guys, guess what? I have released my first single, She's Bad. You can find it on Spotify. You can find it on Apple Music. You can find it on any streaming platform. All you have to do is type in Sanpriest and I will pop up because I am the one and only Sanpriest. So please take time to listen to She's Bad. Tell me what you think and comment below. I know you've been searching for somebody who'll set you free. I wanna be another long time, 'cause that's the